Welcome, my friends. How are you today? Welcome to this August 8th, 2015. Kind of this, calling it the Lion's Gate, the 888. August is an 8, the 8th day of August, and 2015 is an 8 also. So this is a very powerful date. And in the month of August, we also have August 17th, 2015 will be an 888. And then we have August 26th, 2015 will be an 888. So we've got not only the number 8 of power, but we have the abundance factor, fertility. I mean, it's so much going on right now. So, I just felt I had to do a video today. And, I like the 888 signature code too. Yes, I do. And I have brought out my Orishas today because I felt that they literally have something to say because for this 888, we want to really start working with nature, and we want to make sure that we get outdoors, okay, and get grounded and work with the goddesses. That's like what it's mainly saying. We got to work with the goddesses. And we've been talking about that, about embracing the goddess energy, many of us. And then the goddess is here, especially since the Venus transit back in June of 2012, and it's just coming about. So I wanted to work with the Orishas because mainly for this 888 also we want to get outdoors to work with the elementals, and then the elements: earth, air, fire, water, of course, sky, earth. If you can get by the ocean or by a river or water, it's just behooves us all if we can. um, but uh, but I wanted to work with the Orishas because I was going to bring out like a Fae realm deck, but I figured that the Orishas have it all, and for this power code number, and that it's going to be ×3 in the month of August. Um, I just felt it was important to work with the Orisha deck, okay? And I also haven't worked with Lady Isis in a while, so I want to pick one of her to bring out that goddess energy that they so speak of for this portal opening here. So I'll close with Lady Isis, and I'll pick 9 cards for right now from the Orishas to see what they say. And I do have a candle here for Oshun, and I have a candle for Amaya because I work with them the most, but I love them all. You know how much I adore my Orishas. And so I have really been, praying and hoping that, you know, the cards come out cool. When I sometimes just pick 2 or 3 to see how it goes out before I even lay down decks, because I sometimes, some decks don't want to be worked with. I mean, you can pop 2 or 3 cards and it's not right, but out of the 3, Yamaya came through. So she comes out through again. I get a little excited sometimes. But I just think that this is like one of the most powerful decks I have regarding the element of nature. And we know that the Orishas come from Africa, the Nigeria, Yoruba, and this is all earth. Okay, this is not like cosmic realm. This is more earthbound. That's why it's there. I'm not going to say it's easy to invoke them, but uh, they're in this realm. Okay, so we can work with them, and we are aware that Goddess Isis, Lady Isis, lived on planet Earth also. Okay, so that's why I went with these 2 powerful decks. Okay, and so let us see what it has to say, and I pray that everyone gets a good message, and just start really. I know I've been saying it a little while now, but to really focus, start decluttering, get out in nature. um, it's so imperative to well, hello, look at this, Beachy's here again. Beachy, hello, how are you liking the cards, huh? Yes. You want to jump up and say hi for a minute? No. I don't like you by the fire anyway. Okay. wonderful. We've got the little animal element here. She loves the cards. She really, truly does. She feels the energies, like, she really does. She knows when things are happening. She does, don't you, my lovey? She really does. Like Lala too, right? Where's Sissy? Okay, so let me get into the reading here, little beach, okay? Gotta pay attention. And let's, consider your breathing and, deep breathe slowly. Hold for 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds. And then you can exhale through your nose again or through your mouth. Take a deep breath in. Yes, my baby. She was just touching the cards. You like these cards. Maybe something nice will come through since you showed up. You keep looking at them. I can see you. Huh? Yes? What are you sensing, my lovely? Huh? What are you sensing? What are you sensing? Positive? That's good. Okay, yes. I love you. Don't you like that? You want to like that? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Okay. We have 9 cards for the Orishas staff. And I think what I'd like to do is I'm going to pick the cards up first, and then we'll pull Lady Isis, okay, to see how the energies are unfolding. All right. Ah, 8 of Fire comes through. And that's wonderful. Now, in Zorak's deck, some of the cards read different because his Major Arcana is different than he has 77 cards in his deck because he works with the elementals. So not everything is exactly like a traditional tarot deck, okay? But this is all about the fire energy. And here we come with the 8 number to lead out the show. Talking about this 888 gate here, Lion's Gate. Wonderful. And we know fire is about that spirit. Yes, it is. Wonderful. And this can mean unexpected love also. Unexpected love. So that's kind of cool. I just love that the 8 came out. Got that spirit in the house already. And I just think it's so cute that Beachy came through right now. Wow, I'm going to have to stand that tall because that's, you can just, that volcanic eruption, it's like power, power, power. Wow, because that's what the 8s are about too. 8's a power number, with abundance and fertility. So it's like, wow, here we got it going. I love it. Definitely. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Wow. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm in shock, but I'm just like, that the 8 first came out, spirit power. Oh boy, and we've got the duendes here and the gnomes. And they're the ones with the lucky charms, right? And I'm going to just pull him up and then I'll read because from the Zorak, like I said, he interprets things a little differently, like some tarot does. But yes, but here we have Earth realm again. We were just talking about how important it is to get out on the earth, get out with Mother Nature. And yes, but here we have, you know, there it's like, the plata, the money, the abundance here. Very cool. So we already have, the elf realm here, which is pretty cool because like I mentioned, I was going to pull out some Fae cards and I chose the Orishas because Zorak incorporates everything. And that's one thing I really like about this deck. I really like that everything is incorporated. And as we're aware with the Orishas too, they, like I said, they live, they're from Africa, you know, that's where they were, their Yoruba religion, their ancestors. So it's earth based. And also Lady Isis lived on planet Earth, okay, Egypt. So that's why I went for these two decks, okay, because we wanna hug and embrace the goddess energy. That's what this 888 is also about, okay? So 888 today, August 17th, 2015, another 888, and August 26th, 2015, another 888. So at least let's try to get out on the, get out in nature those days, okay? All right? Because my goodness, how it's already opening up. It is just wonderful. Oh my God, and we've got the Pharaoh. Oh, I sometimes just tickle myself because I just find it so cool, Because sometimes, I love all my decks. That's one reason why I want to start doing these monthly astrological things, mainly to utilize the decks I have. Because, I'm not one to drop vids every day or, weekly sometimes. So, at least I can, do 12 months and use all these decks, which I adore. I just, you know, but wow, this is so great. So this is the air element. Okay, so this shows mental clarity, but she's on a cloud, and you can see she's waving her wand, okay, her star wand, and she's got the music notes here. And in this deck, which I haven't even gone with y'all about this, but he's Zorak very big into music notes. So fa la ti do so re mi la fa do. God forgive me, I said that wrong, but the seven scales, because all that has a message to it. That is all about the synchronicity, the alchemy of it all, the notes. Okay, and seven is another number that we need to talk about, but anyway, so the Fae is here also. Wonderful. She's in the cloud, but she comes from the earth realm. Beautiful. So we have the eight of fire here. We've got the gnomes with us and the fairies, the message of the air. And I'll come back to read it all. Ooh, boy. And we got the fire element in the house, too. Fabulous. Well, Spirit is with us. The Spirit is with us. How wonderful. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I think this is a Leo sign. So, right. Yes. That's what I'm trying to memorize. Not memorize, I'm trying to code them into my brain, my dears. But this is a wonderful card, too. So we'll read more of that one. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And Legua. This is Major Arcana. Legua, he's not one to mess with. Let's just say it like that. He is one of the higher ones. He is the ones that the ancestors call on a lot. So he's very importante. You can see all the cowries because in the Orisha tradition, they use cowrie beads to do much divination with. So, and that's pretty cool that he has come through. He doesn't usually come through in my readings. So this is like deep. This is deep. So we have to read about him, but this is really deep. Okay, Major Arcana on the table. Alegua. I gotta stand him up because he's one of the heavy players. Heavy players. And we have another eight, and we have the eight of earth. Boy, isn't this wonderful? Wonderful. So an eight has come out, and we do have the eight of earth. Wonderful. We were just sharing that this 888 gate, Lion's Gate as they're calling it, is about uh, getting outdoors, working with the nature. Look up to the sky. if you're not by an ocean, but bring a clear, clear water with you, one to drink and one maybe to do a little prayer and ritual to with, okay? But we got to get outside, get outdoors, if possible, shoes off on grass or beach or whatever, even if it's dirt, you got to get outside. Okay, and eight of earth in traditional tarot would mean the coins, the pentacles. So this means that what we've been working hard is about to fruition. Okay, it's about to fruition. You've got it. You already have. Um, how do we say? It's coming out of the bake. The cake's almost ready to come out of the oven. Okay, cake's almost ready. Wonderful. I love that we have the eight of two eight, the eight of fire and the eight of earth come through. Wow, that's just super cool. I'm gonna have to stand it up too. I yeah, that's for this 888. You know what I'm saying? So we got two eights. We get another eight. Well, people, I might have to scream. Seven of earth. Boy, gotta get outdoors, my friends. Got to, got to, got to, got to. Got to. Okay? We just got to. And look up. And even it's at night, Luna, look up. Look up. See, we got to do it, my friends. We got to do it. And see how he's on getting his coconuts. Coconuts, big thing in Orisha medicine also. But, just keep going. Keep going. And seven is about that change. Change to power. Okay, seven. Change it. Seven. And then up to the power. Number eight. Okay. And as your femeninos come through. I got emotional with their wishes. Now, as your femenino, she's like, you can consider her an empress. I won't consider her the empress, but she's an empress because Eshu is the emperor, and so they are a couple, So, in a way, she is the empress too. Because sometimes in this deck, Zorak works with Yamaya as the empress, priestess, high goddess, you know. But Eshu is also an empress, can be considered an empress here. But she's come through because I relate, because she loves to dance and she's merry. She likes el party. I've said it before, the Celia Cruz song, like Celia Cruz sings, a mí me gusta el party. She has her tambourine. And Eshu is like that bad boy club, but he's a cool cat. But they're the couple, and she's a Major Arcana, and she's all about love and passion, and so that's why we can put her as an empress because she exudes the Venus Aphrodite energy. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Two Major Arcanas come through. And nine of fire is here. Okay, nine of fire. Spirit's in the house, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And in this card, which I'll read too, it's about, it's time to kind of like really take that step towards spiritualism. Time to detox, time to get, let go of materialistic things. It's about wrapping your arms and your thoughts and your mind and your spirit all around the spiritual side of life. Okay? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I'm just going to pull the Isis card right now, but I won't read it, but I just want to pull it, okay? Because I want to see what cards, that really need to read. I just got to read. I won't read all of them, but I will read. But I just want to feel what Isis has to say now because obviously the Fae are with us, the gnomes, the money, the fire spirit, and the leg was about the ancestors passing along, and Eshu's here with the Venus. So let us see what Lady Isis pulls through. goddess of 10,000 names. Isis, endless emanations of the priestess. I don't think I've ever received this card at all. I know not in a reading. Wow. Wow. Oh my God, the goose pimples are standing on my arms, but I'm emotional with both these decks. Oh my goddess, hold on a minute. Okay, let's go to the tarot of the Orishas, okay? Let us just do this because this is hitting this 888. And now that we've pulled a card that I have never pulled before. Wow. Wow. I mean, even for my personal self. Because again, I don't sit around working with my tarot decks, people. I don't believe we should do that. Yeah, some here and there, but I have a go-to deck for that. I just don't sit around, pulling cards. So when they come through like this, to me as a reader on the YouTube for, a universal global reading, I love when this happens. Because this has a very important message, I would have to say. Look at her. We've got her done triple time here for this 888. Oh, Goddess Isis, look at her. 888. She's out there 3 times. Wow. Wow. I can't wait to know what that's all about. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so let us just make sure that. Oh, I'm sorry, people. I sometimes get caught up with these things, and I don't mean to deter from y'all, but I sometimes just I get caught up with it all myself. The 8 of fire, the extinguished, quiet, or sluggish is activated. Agility and movement are almost spontaneous. Unexpected reaction, rapid messages in any way and in any context. Unexpected love. Okay, so yeah, this is super cool. Okay, super cool. And we gotta read another 8 card. Well, you know what? Which one was? Oh, we got the 9 of fuego. Since we've got it right here, let's just bring it up for the moment since I've got it in my hand here in the little book. Okay, 9 of fuego, 9 of fire. More spiritual and mental activities than physical. It is advisable to go up to top stages of consciousness, to abstain from liquor and sex. Energies are saved. Okay, so, that's what I was saying. It's time to like detox, from, bad thoughts, negative vibes, like liquor or, one night stands, things that, really, uh, you know, using and abusing is not the way to go. Okay, we want to turn to the spiritual because this 888 is all about it. And this last uh, full moon that's coming through here is about a portal of when they believe that Jesus will be coming. Okay, and I don't want to say the date because I don't want to screw it up, but it's within these next few weeks here, next month, I believe. So I'll be working with that, no doubt. But that's so cool. Okay, so let me put the 8s together there. Wonderful. Oh my gosh. And since I've got it right here, right now, let's look at the earth realm. And we have let's go to the 8 of earth. Well, let's read them in back to back, 7 and 8, okay? The 7 of earth. After hard work, the harvest is gathered. Some faithful and serviceable person gives you support. It is a person that does not speculate. On the contrary, he or she gives and shares his or her possessions with the loved person. Okay? So this person is sharing. Okay? Sharing to those he loves. And then the 8 of earth, the 8 of tierra. The going is slow, but the direction is the sure one. In the long run, good apprenticeship and profits are obtained. Creativeness, inventive capacity, and new systems. This is not only for sciences, arts, and alchemy, but also in profitable facts. Okay, and that's what this 888 is about. It's abundance number, power number, and with working with the earth realm, then we know that it's on this planet, and that's why I wanted to work with the Orishas and also Lady Isis, that they work here on earth. Okay, wonderful. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's go to the element of fuego. Okay, because we got this Lion's Gate all about the fire. So at least we have three fires right here, right? We got the three fires coming through. So I dig that, okay? Yes, people, because we got to look at numbers. That's, the numbers turn to codes. Codes open portals and close portals. Wow. Ah, this is, yeah, active and masculine element, okay? And the astrological signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So we got three fires in the house. Okay, the enlivening and transforming essence of fire and its clearing spirit are present for the sake of your personality. And the features are vehemence, combativeness, and vivacity, incandescent or incendiary situation. And then the reverse side, I'll just read it because, I don't really read reverse people. But anyway, it's here. Impulsiveness, intolerance, and totalitarianism. Extinction or extinguishing situation. But we already had that extinguishing situation, and we know it's like burning up fire. Wow. Okay, so for this 888, we got the fire, Leo, fire in the house. But they don't want you, to get too crazy, people. Because really, we're going into the spiritual mode. That's what this 888 is also about. You know, that's why Bella Ducati has 888, to go towards that spiritual side, to open it up. Okay? Wow. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, let me go to the duendes and gnomes, and then we'll go to the Major Arcana, and then we'll speak to the goddess herself, Isis, in her triple form, which I've never read that card. I'm just like, sometimes I'm so grateful. I am so grateful how I learn something every day. I just love it. Okay? And we have the elves and the gnomes, dwarfs and gnomes, duendes and gnomes. Okay? They represent elderly people, very traditional or with much wisdom. Men who are rich, calm, stable, having important contacts. Women who have a hard temperament and tenaciousness, self-confidence, self-confidence and honest. They will have financial success and a good economic level. People of business, trades, etc. So here we have the earth element again. Boy, it's just happening, my dears. Happening. Happening, happening. Just keep working it, my friends. Keep working it because it's already here for us. And the gnomes are here working it with us too. Nothing comes for free, my friends. And really, and if it does, I'd be cautious of that because when you earn it yourself, no one can take it from you. That's the bottom line. No one can take it away from you. And these are elementals, the gnomes. It's written here, elementals, okay? And the elementals in for him are the undines and the mermaids, the elves and the gnomes, the salamanders, and the fairies and the sylph. Now this is not the fairies in the sylph card. This is the message from air, okay, which is a fairy. Okay, so the message from the air. Ah, boy. Let's see. Okay, I guess they have that. Here we go. Air message. Go ahead with the deal. Do not be disappointed. Your work be inspired and protected. All negative things will be dissipated and your capacity will shine at full. Get your senses refined and try just to be more enabled. Okay, so let us get our senses refined, in case some of us are, running around with their little heads cut off. Just kind of take it slow. Baby steps, really, baby steps, okay? And really, you gotta Turn that technology off. It has to be. We have to now go within that interstellar fire, and we have the three fires of Leo for this 888, telling us to go for it, with control, with mental clarity, okay, mental clarity. And now we have a Legua. Okay, now I know he is one that doesn't, I can't recall when he's come out through for me, so uh, but Allegua, he's a player, no doubt. Just to share with you because the Orishas, the slaves were brought here by the Spaniards, and that's why the Spaniards, raised Catholic style. They did not want this medicine of theirs to come through. So how they hid the Orishas names were they acclimated to the Spaniard saints. Okay, so Alegua also stands for Roman Catholic saints of Saint Anthony, Saint Joseph, Saint Peter, and Santo Niño de Atocha. Okay, so and that's so sad again when I know that how this beautiful wisdom was just try to be zeroed out. It really does make me sick. And Allegua is the first one of the main cards, Major Arcana. Okay, and see, Allegua, there's no traditional tarot that I can say this is bum bum bum. Okay, he in the Orisha tradition, he stands as his own. Related to all professions and employment, progress in the job, plentiful yield, profitable publicity, well received messages, tempting and viable offerings, general vitality. It's just wonderful. I'll put him with St. Michael right here. It's happening, my friends. It's happening. 888. It's happening. Now, Eshu Pampagira, let's, like I say, I kind of like her. Feasts and celebrations in general, cheers and surprises, falling in love, beginning of a relationship, seduction, chance and intuition, good fate and presents, gifts, presents, that's why she's all about celebrating. She's all about having a party, happy birthday party, whatever party. She's one of those party planners, but she invites herself to join in. That's how she does it. You don't have to pay me. I'm just going to go anyway and have fun. Oh, my dears, how wonderful. This is like the most positive Orisha reading for when I wanted it to direct to something very positive as this 888. We got the three fires come through and it's all them saying, keep on going. The money's coming. Get grounded. Get grounded. Get your house in order. Okay? Get everything in order. Declutter, dechatter the brain. And goddess, oh my God, I just opened it up to the goddess of 10,000 names. You can see I've never written in this. You see, my friends? Oh my goddess. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're at 33 minutes, so it's 1/2 page. I'm gonna read the whole thing. Oh my God, Lady Isis. Okay, here we go, my dears. Let's see what this has to say. I have, instead of the love I have for this goddess, let's just read her words of power. The goddess of 10,000 names. It's glare. I'm trying to avoid the glare here. I guess not today. Isis, endless emanations of the priestess. Isis, with many names, forms, associations, and expressions, is referred to as the goddess of 10,000 names. A name holds power. It defines and energizes or limits. The names, faces, and roles that you play are just one part of your being, yet you exist beyond them, beloved initiate, as a vast being. You are currently realizing that you are not limited by previous identities you held. Instead, you are becoming more of your whole capital S self. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you! Exclamation mark. Just like the Lady Isis, you are a multifaceted, multidimensional being. It is most helpful at this phase in your path that you learn not to attach to roles or identities that may have once held great importance for you or others relating to you. It does not mean that you must cease to relate to the name or role, more that you are realizing it is only a part of you and there is even more of you wishing to express itself now. The roles you are needing to move beyond might be mother, executive, healer, good person, strong person, always in control, daughter, teacher or guru, grandmother, and so on. There is nothing wrong with these roles, as you may still express part of your vast self through such roles, but you are at a significant point in your inner development where you are learning that there are not, that these are not who you are, but simply expressions of the eternal, endless self, uncontainable by any human descriptions. Oh, and I just wanted to show it's on page 666. Okay, the harmonizing numbers, 666. Okay, and 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3, the Empress. Ah, Venus love is in the house harmonizing with us. That's Eshu Feminino. It can be tricky to avoid getting stuck in roles that others prescribe for you or expect of you, and yet your self-definition will become wider and your experience of yourself will be more real and fulfilling if you are open to discovering more of you beyond the person you have considered yourself to be up until now. For this to happen, you must be willing to allow the many and varied faces of your being, your 10,000 names, to begin to emerge in your awareness, to realize that you are more than you currently imagine yourself to be. This opens up tremendous freedom of choice and possibility in life. This can be both exhilarating and terrifying! Exclamation mark. Trust that the capital S self is, in essence, divine love. Capital D, capital L, divine love. And there is great joy in its unfoldment. Even if there are challenges to let go of the fears that have held us trapped in certain roles and identities at times. The call to let go of old identity is very strong, leading you to this oracle at this time, when a new, more whole, fulfilling, and truthful sense of identity awaits you. Any fear or struggle that you go through to allow this to happen, beloved, will be spiritually repaid to you, multiplied in so many ways. There is nothing to lose except old limitations and so much wonder and joy to be gained. That's very positive, my dears. So for any of you, who have people who want to put you down for your spiritual beliefs, Lady Isis says is to stand tall and stand your ground. This oracle also indicates that there is a spiritual name waiting for you on the inner planes. Capital I, capital P, inner planes. The name may come from various spiritual traditions as a name of a deity or a sacred mantra, or it could be an actual name that you can sound out and use in meditation or sacred temple activities with spiritual groups. That name may also simply be a note, an inner awareness of a sound, the note and sounds which brought out by the Fae, right? The message from air, the music notes. Oh, the spiritual name is coming to you to help you to deepen your connection with yourself. Like any other identity, it is just a representation for a time. You do not need to pack up your old life in search of an entirely new one, unless your heart deeply guides you with peace and neutrality, that this is what is needed for your spiritual growth. More often than not, when more often than not, What the spiritual name offers you is the chance to begin to loosen your grip on your old identity, not throw it away completely, and sense yourself in a more expanded light. Whether you consciously and easily receive your spiritual name in meditation or dream state, or through a healing or conversation with another initiate, or whether it remains a mystery, trust that it is in your heart, calling you to recognize more of your true self. If you already have a spiritual name, this oracle's guidance to not become too attached to that identity either. Names are ways of knowing a being, but they are not the being. This can be hard for us to take on board in a culture that loves to label and therefore understand everything. For the initiate, however, accepting mystery is part of the spiritual journey into the divine self. If you have felt constrained by a role, name, or identity and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you sensed a new role or identity calling you into great expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help you need is already with you, urging your growth from within. Okay, and again, let us consider taking this meditative time, okay? This time out, okay? And I can hear Beaches running around over there. Something's got her all jacked up, which is positive. Ritual of the spiritual name. Rest quietly in a space where you will not be disturbed and close your eyes. Close your eyes, just like the Nine of Fire, okay? Nine of Fire. Follow your breathing into your heart space and be aware of a vast space there. Rest in the space. Say, I open to receive in unconditional love the spiritual name that will help me this day as I grow into conscious realization of more of my vast divine self. Be in your heart and imagine through the vastness of that inner space, light and sound is weaving towards you in a unique pattern of color, movement, and geometry. You may hear, sense, feel, or perceive a name, sound, or pattern, or it may be happening beneath the level of your conscious awareness, which is fine too. Just let it come to you as obviously or as subtly as it wishes to, for this will serve you best. Imagine the pattern, vibration, name, sound, or light drawing effortlessly into your heart and feeling the essence of the pattern, that name, that sound, that light or vibration. This is a gift from your divine essence. Don't analyze it, just allow it to flow. Whatever does or does not happen obviously is perfect for you. Once you're fully connected with your heart, think, thank you. And when you are ready, just open your eyes. And the incantation of the endless goddess. I'm just make sure if it's not on the next page. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, we're almost done, my friends, with this. But this is powerful. This prayer will help you invoke a spiritual name if you wish to receive one. Just be open to how that name can come to you. It might be through unexpected sources where you will just know that the name is for you at this time. Be in your heart and trust your intuitive recognition of the name come to you at the perfect time and in the perfect way for you. The incantation below will also help you shift and release identities and forms that serve you no longer, to be replaced by new identities and forms that will help you grow spiritually. Om Isis, Om Maha Isis, Isis of 10,000 nominations, Om Isis, Maha Isis, Isis of endless emanation. I live my true self in all its glory. I now release outdated story. I let go of who I used to be. I let go of my history. I step forward into a new me, blossoming beyond identity. I received the name of myself newborn. I now let go of all that is outworn. Om Isis, Om Maha Isis, Isis of 10,000 names and more. Om Isis, Maha Isis, bless me with self-knowledge pure.